Lisa here, Truth Seeker, Truth Finder, Truth Teller. I'm going to do another reading. I'm going to ring the bell. I'm forgetting that sometimes. Ring the bell. So, how are you guys doing? This one, I thought the other one was going to be longer, but it wasn't. It's a message that I had to send to someone. Oh, wow. The fire alarm around my house. You hear it? That's the fire department. They like, it's like crazy because it sounds like a nuclear, like a nuclear, something's nuclear is gonna happen. Like it doesn't sound, and those are the old fire alarms they had before. Did you hear it? It sounds so crazy. It sounds like it's apocalyptic type thing. Like we have to hide. We have to go and hide in bunkers or some, because it's like apocalyptics or something. Doesn't it sound like that? It does, right? It sounds crazy. Okay. Conflicts, disagreements, shuffles, intention. A competition? Somebody's putting you in a competition or you're competing against someone? I see. Or did you put someone in a competition? It feels like that. Five of Wands. This is a fire Leo. It could be fire sign or Leo. Thinking about a cod salad. I don't know why. A cod or a tuna salad. I was thinking about doing one of those. I don't eat meat, so. Cod salad with avocados. Oh, God, that sounds so good right now. I don't know why, but you put somebody, let me get back in this reading. You put somebody in competition, or you put somebody in conflict, or both. You put somebody in competition and now you're putting this person in a conflict. That's your past. You put someone. Oh, this is the Eight of Pentacles. You're doing your due diligence, like you're doing your diligence, passion, high standard. What am I getting at this? Apprenticeship, master, skill development. Tasks. What am I getting here? Earth, Virgo. You're passionate about something. You're like putting something in high standards. A person, a place, a thing, something you're putting in high standards. That's coming out. Let's see. I know you're doing your diligence, like you're doing your due diligence to get something going. Like you're like, this is Eight of Pentacles. It's Eight of Pentacles. So you're doing your due diligence to make sure you get something down packed. It could be like you're practicing something. It could be like you're practicing how to speak to someone, how to come into somebody. I feel like you're trying to practice like a speech. I don't feel like this is money because this is pentacles. I feel like you're trying, you know, you need to put your financials up. You're getting your financials in a duck in a row, but I feel like this is more of a speech. I feel like you're trying to, yeah, you're trying to bring something up because something in the past, you put somebody in a competition or you put somebody in conflicts, or you were disappointed about something that you did or disappointed about something in the past. And now you feel like you're doing your due diligence to get something in order, get something right, get something going. So, yeah. Can't get worse. Only upwards. So basically whatever you're doing, you're trying to recover, you're trying to generate, resisting an inevitable ending. So so something came to an end. Something came to an end and you're resisting it. Air, Gemini, the Ten of Swords. You're like, you were at one moment you were like this with all these swords on your back and stuff like that, and now you're like, no, I don't want to be like that anymore. I'm going to move forward. I'm going to put my best foot forward, and I'm going to plan. So basically, I feel like you're planning. Air and earth for the Page of Swords. So new ideas. You have like a new idea. Like I said, you're planning. Thirst of knowledge, a new way of communication. This is what I said over here. You're planning. You're planning a communication. You're practicing a communication, how to come into someone, how to talk to somebody. Mental energy. Like you're just, this is something that's working you. This, how to communicate, how to express yourself to this person, how to, because I'm drawing blanks on some words that I'm trying to convey. So you're like practicing and you're going through it and you're getting more knowledge about this person. You're trying to find out more about this person. You're curious about this person. And I think your curiosity is whether this person, I believe you like this person. You like this person. And I believe that this person's from your past because conflict came up and competition came up and yeah, intention. So this is a past person that you're trying to come through and convey to. Give me more. Give me okay. So your rapid movements, you're moving swiftly, changing, manifestation quickly, decisions, air travel. I don't get that you're flying or you're going to this person. I get like you're going to communicate via text, via email, via like through text and or through communication like that. You're coming in like now. This is a fire. Sagittarius, you're coming in now. It says yes. See? Yes, you're coming in now. You're coming in swiftly, rapid movement, but I don't know. I get like you planned it all this, but you're not sure. I get like you're not sure about this. Give me one for the Eight of Pentacles. Death. Okay, so endings. Beginnings, change, transformation, transcension, ending of a cycle. Water sign, Scorpio. Something ended that you're like, you ended something with somebody. You ended something with someone. But I'm getting no. You're ending something with somebody and you're hoping metamorphosis. You're hoping that it transcends into, that it metamorphoses into something. For some reason, that word kind of gets me. You're hoping that the outcome is whatever you're manifesting. This is what I'm thinking. Whatever you're manifesting and wishing for this past person to go right. You're manifesting it. You're metamorphing it. You're like in your brain, like, I hope this goes well. I hope she says yes, or I hope he says yes. I hope. Right? So this is what I'm getting, but I'm getting like either you're transforming or their past person is transforming, but I know this is like you're ending something for a new beginning. A new beginning with a past person. So let's see. Wow, they're just flying out. The Chariot. And it's in the reverse. And it's saying yes. Movement, progress. Movement, progress, action, integration, determination, willpower, control, direct, determined, courage. So you're determined. So you are very determined going forward to this person. This is water sign Cancer. You're very determined to go towards this past person. Let me get one for the Page of Swords. You're very determined. That's what I felt like. You're very determined. Movement, progress. You're putting stuff in action. You're, like I said, you ended something. You ended something with somebody that was supposed to end a long time ago. And now you're moving forward. You're like curious. You're curious if this past person has somebody in his or her life. You are very curious about that. You're finding new ways to communicate with this person. But I don't know. I don't think you're coming in right. I don't feel like you're coming in right. I don't feel like you're coming in with a confession or anything like that. I feel like you're just coming in. Let me get Page of Swords. I feel like you're not coming in right. You're not coming in with, why did you hurt this person? Why did this past person? Strength. Yeah, you don't have the strength. That's what I'm saying. Doubtfulness, self-doubting, weakness, insecurity, low energy, raw emotions, struggle and pride. You're still coming in with that ego, because when I see pride, I see ego. Okay? So you're still coming in with that ego. This is fire, Leo sign. It don't have to be any fire sign. Is in the reverse. Okay? So you're still coming in. You're still struggling. Okay? Because I see the pentacles. You're still struggling. And you're not coming in correct. You're coming very insecure, because you don't know whether this person's going to say yes or no to you. You don't know whether this person's going to take you back. But I do believe if you're not authentic and you're not pure of heart and you're not genuine coming in, you're definitely not. This is why you're feeling this, because you're not coming in correct. And this is why I said I don't feel like you're coming in correct. I don't feel like you're coming in with a confession, being honest, being open, being very transparent, very clear. Inner strength, you don't have inner strength. Your strength is like you're like a dud. You know, you're like one of those fireworks that's like a dud, that just, it's all flare but no action, you know. So I feel like self-doubt, weakness, like right now you feel weak. You feel like you don't want to come in. In reality, I don't feel like you don't want to come in, but you feel like you have to for some reason. You feel guilt. You feel guilty. You feel guilty about the past. You feel guilty on how you left things and how things ended up with this person. Eight of Wands. Let me get, wow, that just jumped out. Page of Wands. And Page of Wands to me means immaturity. Inspirational idea, discovery, limitation, limitless potential, like your potential is like, you know, Free spirit, exploration, and freedom. Now, with the Page of Wands, he's very young. For me, he's immature. For me, he's not coming inspirational. You coming like inspired to come in. Discovery. You're trying to discover something. That discovery popped out. And let me get the death. They're just popping out at this point. Planning. Like I said, you're planning. Oh, that was fire and earth. That was both. And when I said immature and isn't it upright is a yes for me. Is a yes. Okay. Fire sign, this is Aries. Planning, progress, making decisions, discovery, leaving home, travel plans. So you can be at a distance, or you could just be thinking about going towards this person or whatever the case may be. Travel plan can be like you're coming, right? And you have the world in your hand, you have one staff. But remember, you have another wand here. This is two of wands. You have another wand here. So that means that you're not totally leaving something in the clear. You're not leaving something behind clearly. And for me, that means to me that you still have unfinished business with whoever is in your past, whoever you ended the things with, ended whatever relationship you ended. Do you see that wand in the back that you're turning your back to? That means that you didn't leave that in a satisfied closure situation, in a way that you know that is not going to come into your reality. That past is still open, and you still left it open because you didn't put closure into it. So that's why you're holding that one stick, because you're promising. For me, it feels like if this one doesn't pan out, I still have that one in reserve. That's what this means to me. And planning, processing, making decisions. Yeah, you're making a decision to go towards this person. But again, you're still leaving options. You're still leaving this one behind without any closure, because you're still seeing to see if this one pans out. What pans out off of this one? And if you're coming like that, then that's over. That's basically over. I don't know why are you coming like that, but you should not be. Remember, deceptive. Let's see one for the Chariot. No, a lot of them want to come out. To come out. Let's do that again. Ooh, the Fool. And it fell. It didn't fall straight to the floor. If I show you where the hell it fell, because I have like a little shelf where I have all my stuff at, and it fell right on the door of the shelf. Like it landed right there. The Fool in the upright means new beginnings. You want new beginnings. Yes, you want new beginnings, possibilities, innocence, spontaneities, optimism, true in life. Truth in life. Blind faith, adventure, opportunities, and pleasure. That came out on the Chariot, and my nose is itchy. So you come in with lies. Air sign, Uranus, planet Uranus, if you follow that. And it means like, yes, this person is coming. Yes, this person's coming. And this person want new beginnings, want all this stuff. But for some reason, the Fool to me is, I don't know why, but I feel like the Fool to me is like somebody being foolish, thinking that they can regain, or they can get into someone's life and continue their foolish ways. You know what I mean? So that's what I get this from this. This is what I get from this. I don't see innocence. I see possibilities, optimism, truth in life. This is what got me. Truth in life. Now, if you come with the truth and you come with the realization that, hey, maybe this is a potential no, but if I fix myself, or if I tell you the truth, or, maybe after talking We can see something, you know, something to progress or whatever the case may be. What do you feel? Like, you know, you're not coming with truth. You're actually coming with blind faith, meaning that you don't have no faith. You don't have no spirituality. You're not coming in with your spirituality or anything. You basically are blind faith. To me, means that you have no faith. You have no faith in the process. You have no faith in God. You have no faith. You're not walking with the divine. So that's what that means to me. That's what that pleasure. I think this is what you're coming in. I think you're coming in like that you want to be pleasured. You want to have this pleasure. But again, the Two of Wands, like I said, you're leaving that you know, you're facing what you want to face, but then you're leaving this as an option just in case if this situation doesn't pan out. Okay, let me shuffle really quickly because it's telling me to shuffle. All right, give me one for the Strength card. Strength. It's coming out. Disappointment, abandonment, withdrawing, escaping, walking away, leaving behind. So when I see escaping, and this is a water sign, Pisces, when I see escaping, no. You see that? No, right there? No. Like I said, what did I say about this? What did I say? What did I say? When I see this card, he's escaping. You see that? He's escaping from this one that he's turning his back to, or she's turning her back to. She or he, take it as a resident. They're turning their back on this one for right now. They're not closing this one out. They're leaving this one as an opportunity, if just in case this one doesn't pan out. And this is why this came out as escaping. Is that they're escaping. They're escaping their responsibility on their current situation. They're escaping to come to you because their disappointment, they feel abandoned, withdrawal, escapism, walking away, leaving behind. This doesn't say closure. This doesn't say nothing about closure. Do you see what he's doing? You see what this person is doing? He's leaving all his cups behind. He's leaving them behind, but they're not spilled. They're not, you know, not there. They're not spilled. They're not, you know, he's not carrying one or whatever the case may be. You know why? And look, and the moon is out. Moon and the sun together, meaning that God is seeing what he's doing. He or she is doing, and they're being deceptive. Okay. I have the, yeah. They're suppressing emotions. I'm gonna leave this in the reverse. Because the Ace of Cups, definitely, they're suppressing emotions. They really aren't. They're not closing the cycle with this other relationship. They're coming in. They're leaving that relationship as a possibility, as something that, oh, you know, if this don't pan out, if my ex, you know, if this past person tells me no, I still got someone in the back. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Leaving that person back there. What am I getting? Should I get this one? What's underneath? Okay, so okay. Going deaf a little bit with this. If you're seeing me and this is you, you just need to go love on yourself. Go be truthful to yourself and know what you want. Stop jumping from vessel to vessel, to people, energy to energy, trying to figure out what you want, because in reality you don't know what you want. You need to take that monkey off your back. That's you need to take that off your back. Depression. Depression. You told me to leave it in the upright. You're depressed. Insecure. That came out in the cards. That came out twice. You're definitely depressed. Trash in the reverse. Throw away, getting rid of, tossing out. So they did not, basically, this normally tells me they're trash, but this is signifying to me, what I read to this was they did not take out the garbage. This is in reverse. Basically, they did not eliminate this person out of their life. They didn't take out the garbage. They didn't dispose of their garbage. Basically, they're coming in to see how you are. They're testing waters to see if they can, whether convince you, find a way, divorce. Just in an upright, breaking contract. Oh wow, that just flew the hell out. Emotionally intelligent. They're emotionally immature, like I said, with the page of wands. They're immature. They're emotionally immature. They could be going through a divorce, maybe, or talking about divorce. They're emotionally immature, though. So they didn't do their healing work. They didn't do anything. If this is the feminine, this is the masculine. You're emotionally immature. You're getting a divorce, or you're contemplating a divorce. You didn't take out the trash. You didn't do the closure. You didn't do anything. You didn't tell this person, listen, I don't want to be with you no more. Or you probably did, but didn't leave it into a full close. You didn't really do this. You're insecure and you're depressed over the situation. Bank failure. It's in the reverse. What I get with this bank failure is, right now your situation is not as steady as it needs to be. You're not default in the bank or anything like that, but you want to be better. That's what I get, like that. Putting on a show. So you're coming in and trying to put, your best foot forward, but you're basically acting. You have a mask on. You're going to come in with a mask to this queen, and you think that this queen is not going to see it. You still have lingering toxic past. Again, you didn't close it out. You still have that lingering toxicity. You still have toxic things that you need to purge out, and you haven't, because you're not going into your spiritual journey. You don't want to. You're very immature, like I said. And if any queen is seeing this, this is your past person. Setting the record straight. He's not coming in setting the record straight, or she's not coming in to set the record straight. He or she, take it as it is. They're not coming in to set the record straight at all. They're not. They're still toxic. They're going to put on a show, meaning they're going to like really come in and put on their best suit and tie and make you think that, they're all good. You know what I mean? Birds for confirmation. Birds for confirmation. Yeah. I love working with Mother Nature. I love working with Earth. It's beautiful. It is beautiful. Remember, the emotional loss, they're blocked. Creativity, emptiness, self-love, intuition is not there. Repressed emotions. They're repressing emotions and they're not going to tell you anything. Okay. Tired of the drama. They're tired of the drama. And a situation is about to explode. Things are about to top off into flames. Okay, so this is coming in the reverse, and they told me to... this person's coming in before this blows. Before this comes into fruition, comes into light, because they don't want you to hear it from the horse's ass. They want you to hear it from them. And they're not going to tell you the whole truth. They're just going to tell you their version. You understand? The whole truth is going to come out. What they're trying to say is, don't believe what he's saying or she's saying out her mouth. Wait until the explosion hits, and then you see the real story behind it. It says, I know I fucked up. They're depressed. They're depressed. They really are. So they're telling me to pull out some of my cards. And my cards are really like in depth. So, okay. It's not me. These are your spirit guides that are wanting me to do this. So, let's get going. I can't wait until I laminate these cards. Can't wait. Okay. Let's get going. All right. Ancestors love these cards. He always has a different mask on. Remember when I said putting on a show? They're telling me to show you this. Putting on a show. Putting on a show. Okay? So, and remember, this can be, I can be reading for both man and female. He is getting kicked out of the house. So I told you there's a situation happening. There's something going on. He's probably getting kicked out or something like that. Okay. You are divinely protected and guided. He is not divinely protected and guided. She's ending the relationship. It's in the reverse. He is not, this is not guided by God, and this is not guided. Remember, this is saying this is not guided by God if he's coming back to you, okay? This is not guided by the divine at all. And she's ending the relationship if he tells you that, or she tells you that. No. Experimenting with, and it's in the reverse, I'm not too sure, but experimenting with gender secretly. I don't know if it's in the reverse. Let me see. No, it's in the upright. Experimenting with gender secretly. He or she. Take it as it is. She's low vibrational. You wouldn't know what that is. Sometimes these be flipping when I'm like... She's playing for the same team. That's in the reverse. They said leave it in the reverse. He is low vibrational. Remember, I'm reading for a general collective, so it could be he and she in this general reading. She had bad habits, so I had to leave. And I feel like this is him, your ex. She had bad habits, so he had to leave her. He was paid for intimate service. Take it as it goes. Listen here. That's why I don't like pulling. Sometimes I'll be like, should I pull that cards? And they'll be like, yep, pull that cards. Pull those cards because they say more truth. And they don't beat around the bush. Okay? They don't. I get upset thinking that you have someone else. Remember I said in the cards earlier in this read, I said that he is curious about you having someone else in your life. It says she's enjoying being bisexual. Let me see if this is in the reverse. What it is. Yeah, it's in the reverse. So she doesn't enjoy whatever this person likes to enjoy. She doesn't like it. Okay, she's ghetto. That can be for anyone. Yeah, whatever she's doing with him, she's not liking it. You know, she's not liking that situation. So let's read these. She does not want to confess. This is a male. This is for a male. She doesn't want to confess to what she has done. He is lying to her. So he is lying to, and this is for the reading. This is a general reading. He is lying to the person that he's with now. So he is lying to her about maybe the situation or whatever. So he's coming back to you, but he's lying to her. So when I said that he or she is trying to keep that person, that third party in hidden, like keep that person like still on hold, still on the back burner, keeping her on the shelf. That's what he's doing. Third party is scared of you, queen or king. So that third person, it could be somebody in here that, you know, he is blaming you. So remember in one of the cards, it said he's suppressing emotions and stuff like that. It's because he is blaming you for some degree. He's still blaming you. So he's still coming in like a victim mentality. She is lying to you. So this could be for another group of collectives. She is lying to you. No trust or don't trust. You, him, or her. Do not trust her or him. Okay? It says love is the most powerful energy you can obtain. This is from your angels. They're not saying, no, they're saying to love yourself. That's what they're saying. I'm just, sorry, I'm talking to my answer. They say you got to be specific on that one. They're not, I'm like, okay, that doesn't mean to love them, to love him or her. That means to love yourself, okay? Male, I will be humiliated and disgusted with myself if you knew my secrets. So remember, there's a gender kind of secretly thing that he got going on. That popped out. He had bad habits, so I had to leave. So, this has to do with that bisexual thing. Remember when it says she enjoys being bisexual and is in the reverse? She doesn't enjoy doing certain things like that. So I think this male has those bad habits. This is a general read, like I said, but there's a male here that has bad habits that this female had to leave because she doesn't enjoy that. Oh wow, okay. He was on dating apps while on a relationship with me. So he was on dating apps and stuff like that while he was in a relationship with you. Take that as you want to take it. She's watching you on social media. It could be, I feel like this is for the masculine. She's watching you on social media. Remember, we got depression, insecurity. We had gotten, this person trying to come in, him or her. Take what resonates. He is lacking accountability. Like I said, he's not coming in correct. She enjoyed spending time with you. Okay? Take that as it resonates. Love yourself to align your life. Again, like I said, remember this love power, this one that it says love is a powerful energy you can obtain. This is what I meant. Love yourself to align your life. Okay? That's what I meant. Okay. His sacral chakra is infected. So someone here is carrying an STD. It's infected. Sacral chakra is your bottom area. Okay? His sacral chakra is infected. So be careful with someone. Oh, and hers too. This has to be with your partner. This person coming in, your partner coming in, this has to be their partner also. Hers and his, they're both infected. STD. If I got terminal illness in here, if it comes out, that means it's a permanent. It's something that's like if it comes out. That was an angel card or a universe card. Yeah, God. God wants you to surrender to your purpose and your path. So if you haven't done that yet, this is what he wants you to do. This is what God wants you to do. Surrender to him. Telling me to take that. He is following you and stalking you. So be careful, because this person is following you and stalking you. Okay. And I just heard like he probably has her following you too and stalking you at one point. Because remember, a divorce came up. It was talked. I felt like divorce was talked but not established. Not put through. You know what I mean? It could be for some, not all. Some of y'all can have a divorce status going on. Some of y'all can be in divorce now. They told me to take this. She is following you and stalking you. Like I said, someone is following. She and he is following. He could be following you and stalking you. She could be following you and stalking you. Remember, this read is general, so it could be for someone else, for yourself as well. He influenced me to lie. It was in the reverse. And then it says, created beautiful and wonderful memories in your new beginning. The past is done. So this was in the reverse as well. You're not creating new memories, new beauties, new anything. You're not creating something new for yourself. You're just living in the past. It says, male, I want to improve my life to return to you. And it was in the reverse. So this is all reversed. The fact that he wasn't influenced by anyone. If he comes in and saying, oh, I was influenced, I was lied to, whatever, that's a lie. Remember him, the lying card, he's not getting, yeah, he's not, it came out in the reverse again. He's not he's lacking accountability. Remember that. He's lying. Remember that. God, it doesn't even come out. He's lying. It's in the reverse. He doesn't want to fix his life to get anything new. And you're not trying to make better choices, better memories. And remember, someone here needs to surrender to God. Because that's what God wants you to do, is surrender. He's watching you on social media. It came out in the reverse, though. I feel like he's more stalking you. But, yeah. Watch out for your social media as well. He is going to interrupt your new relationship. So that came up in the upright. He's going to wind up interrupting anything new that you have. She is acting like a victim and talking about you. So, again, general read. This can be for somebody in there. Somebody. I am jealous because you moved on without me. This can be for both. In this read. Creative beauty. Again, they told me to pick this up again. Stop living in the past. Stop worrying about this person. Stop continuing to fester on the past, live on the past. Is not a turn your pain into alchemy. Turn your pain into success. Turn your pain as a lesson learned and move on. Okay. He cheated on me during the relationship. So if you wanted an answer, he cheated on me during the relationship. That's your answer. She's dirty intimately. So somebody here, past relationship, needs to know that she was a dirty person intimately. Because remember, he's sick and she's sick came out. They're both infected. Yeah. Their sacral chakra is both infected. So, yeah. This is what they wanted me to say to you. They're both infected. And it's because she was doing things. And this is not for everybody. This is a general read. This is not for everybody. But if it applies, take what resonates to you. He wants to come back to you. Like I said, he's coming back. This male is coming back. Make time for yourself. Just you. Do something out of the normal. Okay? And that is a ancestor's. That's an ancestor advice. Okay. She is an energy vampire. So whoever your past person was is an energy vampire, or the current relationship you're in, energy vampire. That's why you feel drained, you feel upset, you feel exhausted, you feel everything. Okay? So let me get some angel numbers for you, and we can conclude this. Let me get this really quickly. And just come through. Let go. Surrender and let go of control. Release resistance and trust in the flow of life, knowing that everything unfolds in divine timing and for your highest good. Let go. 321. Transformation. 555. Release old habits, embrace new opportunities for growth, and trust in the universe. Universe's plan for you. Remember, if you see these numbers, you can resonate. Go back to it. Go back to this reading. Save it. Go back to this reading or write it down, whatever it says. And you can see what they're trying to tell you when you see these numbers. Confidence. 909. Things are moving and you need to make a decision. Act with confidence and take a risk. 909. Okay. Adaptability and expansion. Let's do expansion first. Expansion. Trust in your ability and embrace opportunities for growth and expansion. And we got adaptability. 333. If you see this number, this is your reading. 765. You are flexible and capable of facing challenges. Trust in your strength and navigate any challenge that arises. 765. Adaptability. Bottom of the deck. Reflection. Looking upwards and evaluating your actions. Embracing introspection and self-reflection for your own development. 987. Changes. 454. Embrace changing and taking courage encourages steps. Encourages steps to unlock opportunities and personal growth and spiritual transformation. Changes. Starting over. They told me to do this. They told me to do this one. 210. 210. Starting over. You are presented with the opportunity for a fresh start and a new beginning. Release regret and embrace the present moment with openness and optimism. Oh, there you go. So, those are your angel numbers. If this comes, if you see these numbers again, 210, 454, 987, 765, 333, 909, 555, and 321. This is your reading. This is the reading for you, and this, you can save it and go back to it and listen to it again and see what exactly was yours in this reading. Remember, these are general readings. It says authenticity. Be yourself, pursue your passion, and show your authenticity self. Don't pay attention to what others are thinking of you. Somebody, angel said, pick that up. So, love you guys. Peace, love, and light to all of you. I wish you the best in your life and in your journey. And again, embrace the Lord, because it's peace and happiness if you do. Love you so much. Peace, love, and light. Bye.